Now, I'm very particular on the shoes that I wear for my training sessions, particularly because it has a profound impact on my overall sports performance. Now, as a performance coach, a professional football player, and as a track athlete, I need to make sure that my performance is always at the highest level. So what I put on my feet, it truly does matter, and it also matters for you. So I'm gonna give you guys the all access pass today into not only my explosive, electrifying, show-stopping French contrast leg day, but also the shoes that I wear in my training session and the impact that it has on my overall training. And I'm gonna break that down step by step, give you guys the sets, the reps, entire training philosophy today. So stay tuned, so let's go! Now, the one shoe that I swear by and wear for absolutely everything when it comes to training and just about everything day to day are my VIVOBAREFOOT. This is a minimalist shoe. It's lightweight, flexible, and thin to enable you to feel the ground underneath you, to give you that proprioceptive feedback, and it's flexible to enable natural movement. It has a low profile, meaning no cushion or high heel elevation. It's foot shaped with a wide toe box to allow your feet to naturally spread and open up. But also, as mentioned, today is our lower body French contrast explosive leg day. And if you enjoy training like this and want even more detail on the training programs and philosophy, then come join me in the Greatness Program and get the entire weekly layout on our app powered by Train Heroic, with hundreds of other athletes and coaches from all over the world, where I guarantee you will take your performance to the absolute next level. And that's why you can sign up for free today for 7 days. So check it out in the link below. Now, let's dive a bit deeper into why minimalist shoes, and in particular the VIVOBAREFOOT, are so important for overall performance and helping you reduce your injuries. For myself, it's all about feedback, the ability to move and groove for my body to understand its sense of its position in space with balance and movement. And this is called proprioception, which provides us with body awareness and is commonly referred to as our sixth sense. This is huge as I warm up, but even more so as I complete my plate elevated rapid response quick feet line drills, where we will work on reaction, increasing fast twitch muscle fibers, and the body's ability to enhance timing, fluidity, rhythm, and most of all, speed. As having great footwork comes with coordination, but also having the ability to have that tactile feedback to your feet. As having great footwork comes with coordination, but also having the ability to have tactical feedback in your feet. The proprioceptive system uses stretch receptors and pressure receptors situated in our muscles, joints, and skin to inform our brain about the physical environment and how we are interacting with it. A large percentage of these receptors are in our feet. They're the parts of our body most in contact with the physical environment. And if we reduce the sensory feedback from our feet to our brains by wearing thick, shock-absorbing soles, then the brain has less information to work with, reducing the quality of movement patterns that we do. So hopefully you can see how important it is to sports performance in general, as this is the opportunity to help strengthen our feet and our feedback with our body and the movements. Now, once finished, I started the French contrast training block. Now, the concept of this French training contrast style is based on a combination of complex and contrast methods. Now, the idea is to use 4 exercises to induce physiological responses to train along the force speed curve. Originally created by French track coach Gilles Cometti and popularized by Cal Dietz, this method takes advantage of the post-activation potentiation effect by combining 4 contrasting loading styles: heavy compound, plyometric, light compound weighted jumps, and assisted plyometric jumps to increase power, production, and endurance. Now, this 4-part contrast starts with A1, the barbell back squat for 3 repetitions using a 2-second eccentric lowering tempo followed by an explosive burst from the bottom position. Now, I recommend lowering to a sport-specific position, which is about 90 degrees. Our goal is to go heavy with this lift, which should be about 80% of your 1 rep max for week 1 and increasing this percentage about 2.5% weekly so you can not only get stronger but take advantage of the post-activation potentiation with the next exercises. Now, as the post-activation potentiation is the enhanced contractile ability of the muscle to generate force with moderate to light loads after performing an exercise consisting of maximal or near maximal loads. Thus, why A1 is our heavy load. The heavy load exercise increases the recruitment of high threshold motor units, improving neuromuscular and intramuscular coordination while decreasing presynaptic inhibition. The combination of these 3 actions allows for greater force production and power output of the subsequent exercise. So in layman terms, the nervous system goes into overdrive thinking that it's going to lift a heavy load, resulting in an explosive lift of the lighter load. Also, in order to maximize your strength, you want to have a strong connection to the ground underneath you. So if you wear thick-soled shoes, you lose force and power as you push through the ground, and also the narrow toe box and high heel elevation can cause major balance and stability issues, which will drastically decrease power as your body tries to fight to find the correct positioning. Now, once completed A1, rest for no longer than 60 seconds, and then complete A2, the standing body weight tuck jumps for 3 repetitions, with the focus being on quick ground contact and reactivity while minimizing knee bend, keeping a stiff and rigid ankle complex to spring off the ground, driving your knees to your chest. Once complete, take no more than a 60-second rest. Grab a pair of light dumbbells that you can jump with, not so much that stops you from leaving the ground, and perform A3, dumbbell jumps for 3 repetitions. This movement is highly explosive and increases ground reaction forces, as your intent should be to quickly and powerfully drive through the ground while fully finishing the jump as you leave the ground through triple extension. Think about being quick and reactive with each jump. Now, the final jump in the complex is A4, band overspeed jumps for 3 to 5 repetitions. Set up a band overhead onto a secure structure and hold the band in your hand or loop your body inside the band. Then forcefully explode as high as you can. Once you touch the ground, quickly explode again. Band assisted jumps are the best way to work the high velocity and quick production of force needed for vertical jumping. It allows for faster turnover rate of the muscles. At the same time, it teaches the body to move faster and higher than it normally is capable of due to the overspeed band tension, which unloads the body at the bottom position of the movement, thereby allowing the tendons to complete a powerful concentric action. And lastly, it also increases the explosive capacity of the stretch shortening cycle and beneficial joint stiffness qualities. Now, for me, minimalist shoes like VIVOBAREFOOTs play a huge role in training, specifically like the French contrast, as you need to be very explosive. So being able to feel the ground underneath me as I create max neural drive and explosive power in the ground, I want a shoe that gives me that tactical and proprioceptive feedback to maximize my athletic potential, along with the added benefits of strengthening my feet, which will allow me to produce more force as everything up the chain works together as one complete unit. So, as you can see, with these last accessory exercises being the barbell hip thrust, barbell RDL, and lunges, everything starts with your feet. Having great form and technique does play a huge role in training, but also the proper footwear plays a critical factor in maximizing your full potential of your training sessions. All right, guys, there you have it. That was one explosive, epic, game-changing, electrifying, show-stopping French contrast workout, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. and all the benefits about minimalist shoes, in particular the Vivo Barefoots. And you know what else is great about this shoe? Is that it's 100% recycled. Yes, it's a recycled shoe, meaning that we are not only in the process getting faster, more explosive, getting that tactical feedback into the ground, but we're helping the environment in the process. And one other thing that I didn't touch on is that reason why I love these shoes in particular, because I have many different Vivo Barefoots and I can go through my entire collection on another YouTube video, but these ones have grip on the bottom, meaning because I'm a change of direction athlete and I like to be very explosive and make game-changing, electrifying, show-stopping plays, I need that grip and I want that sense of safety in a shoe. So these ones have that grip and it has it on the lateral side, so the outside of the shoe. And so I make that hard, aggressive cut, I can do so without slipping and sliding and kind of falling all over the place. And because it's a low cut shoe, you would think that you wouldn't really have that support, but because of the laces and the way that they've designed it, I can really snug my foot in there and make sure that it's done properly with these type of laces and that it's very strong and structured. So I really do recommend this particular shoe. I've gone through many different minimalist shoes throughout the last maybe 5-10 years. And this one over the years has not only been the best one, but they're just getting better and better on their design and their color scheme, because it is really, really difficult to come up with, you know, really, really good designs that are functional and useful for athletic performance. And I just love the colors. So check out Vivo Barefoot. They've been so kind enough to actually give me a promo code to help you guys. So use PEP15 and you'll get 15% on Vivo Barefoot Canada or .com. Just put that in, make sure to create a profile page or an account, and that will get you guys 15% off. These are expensive shoes, but I always talk about what you put on your feet. It truly does matter. So you don't want to put a cheap, flimsy, thick-soled, narrow shoe foot or shoe on your foot, because that's what your foot becomes. So you don't want your foot that's naturally supposed to splay out, feel the ground, and get stronger to be in a deprivation chamber, which shoes can be. You want to make sure that what you put on your feet is something that is going to help you in your everyday, day-to-day life stuff that you do. So make sure you get a good shoe. So I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comment section below what other videos you guys want me to do next. And make sure you like, subscribe, and there you have it, guys. Love you. Peace out. Be the greatest version of yourself. Let's go.